Hello YouTube, Skip the Wolf here back with another video for your viewing pleasure, and today we're going to be showing my entire Foo Fighters CD collection and the vinyl that I have in here. Obviously, if you didn't know, last night Taylor Hawkins, drummer of Foo Fighters, passed away at the age of 50. It is unknown as to what he died from, but it's a sad death anyway, and it's a surprising death too. So rest in peace to the drummer of the band. And I hope Foo Fighters and everybody gets through this tough time, and the Scamp the Wolf would like to extend all condolences to Foo Fighters at this time. So anyway, this is going to be in tribute of Taylor Hawkins and the rest of Foo Fighters. So we're going to start with the CDs that I have. The first one here is Foo Fighters, the self-titled. This was before Dave Grohl got members of the band and stuff. And he did this album like all by himself. He performed all the instruments on it. Not one of the best Foo Fighters albums, but still good. This is what it looks like on the inside. The disc fell out. So yeah, that's what the disc. Just like I'm trying to hold the disc very carefully here. I might replace the tray on it. So yeah, so that's Foo Fighters' self-titled debut. Next up is The Color and the Shape, one of their more iconic albums, and one of my personal favorites from them. Good songs in here, of course, everyone knows Everlong and Monkey Wrench and all that stuff, but there's a lot of good stuff on here. This is back. And that is the inside of it and the booklet. Next up, we got their album There's Nothing Left to Lose. Very good. This is kind of an underrated album, I think. Stacked Actors is a real good song. Right? But everyone knows Learn to Fly. And I don't remember the other singles. I know Learn to Fly was released, but Stacked Actors is a good song. This track. And that's what it looks like. There's Nothing Left to Lose. Next up is One by One. And this is actually the black album cover. It usually comes in a white album cover, but this is a black one. And this is actually one of my favorites from Foo Fighters, actually. Good songs on here, All My Life. Like that's a good song. Times Like These. Good stuff. And back with the album cover here. And you got the disc and stuff like that. So that's good. So that's Foo Fighters One by One. Next up is their double album, In Your Honor, of course. Not one of their better albums. But I mean, with most double albums, it is kind of cluttered. But there's still some good songs on here, I'd have to say. The Best View, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know that one. Here's the band and the first disc, and that's the second disc right there. There you go. That's the second disc and the first disc on it. So that's In Your Honor. Foo Fighters, I got this at the second spin, as you can see, back in 2018. Got One by One in 2014. There's Nothing Left to Lose 2015, and actually the other two shows so far 2015. So this is a little bonus from the In Your Honor album site. This is called 4 Stars. This is just an EP that has some songs on it, like some live tracks, some demos on here. pedals for a good deal. And of course, here's the inside of the disc. The inside of the booklet and the disc, actually. So that's 4 stars. Very good collectible. Next up, we got their live album, Skin and Bones. That's some of their, they play some of their biggest hits and stuff on this one. Definitely good. Pick up Foo Fighters, Skin and Bones. Here's the inside of it. Next up, we got Echoes, Silence, Patience, and Grace. That's the 2007 album. But Pretender is a very good song. There's other good songs on this album. This could be one of their better ones, I think. Back. And this is the inside of everything. So, yeah, that's Foo Fighters, Echoes, Silence, Patience, and Grace. We got their greatest hits compilation. That's some of the hits. Here's some new songs, Wheels and Word Forward, and an acoustic version of Everlong. So this is pretty good. We got the entire thing here. Got an itch. Next up, we got Wasting Light. This was actually nominated for a Grammy for Best Album, and it's pretty good for that. That's the back of it. And this is when they started doing digipacks like this on it. So we got to pull the disc and the booklet out. This is the disc. And that digipack is not in the best of condition, but I bought it used, so in like 2016 or whatever. So, and this is the booklet. Has the Foo Fighters logo on it. So that's Wasting Light. I'm trying to go as fast as I can here. Next up, got Sonic Highways. Got this when it came out. A very interesting project. Go to like 8 cities to like record songs or whatever. Very good stuff. This is actually kind of underrated, I think. Like an underrated album. There's some bathroom demolition going on in there. Our bathroom's getting remodeled, so that's the banging that you hear in there. Sonic Highways, the disc on it. If I get it out, here is the booklet. So that's the Sonic Highways by Foo Fighters. Next up, we have Concrete and Gold. This is their 2017 album. Has Paul McCartney on a track. Has Justin Timberlake on a track. This is a very interesting album, I think. It's still pretty good. I think this is also kind of overlooked a little bit because it's not. There were some people that didn't like this album, but I thought it was very good. Unfortunately, like since I got it, there's that little rip in it that happened to it, the spine. But you know what? It's fine. Whatever. And that's the back. And then here is the inside of the book, the case. Whatever. I'll show the disc. That's what the disc looks like. And then I'm going to pull the booklet out. And that's what the booklet looks like. as well. So that's Concrete and Gold. And finally, here's their most recent album, Medicine at Midnight. Not one of the best, but still pretty good, I think. Still good. Foo Fighters is one of those bands where you don't really feel like there's anything bad about an album, so that's a good thing. So, yeah, that's the back. And then we get inside the booklet here. And then the case inside the digipack. Um, this guy over here is the guy who passed away from the band, and again, may he rest in peace. Um, here's the desk. And then here's the booklet. So, yeah, this is Medicine at Midnight, their most recent album. And before we end it up here, I have the Target vinyl for it. And it's this for Medicine at Midnight. Spine here. And then we got the back of it. Alternate album artwork and stuff. So that's pretty cool. And I should pull some of this out. But here's a lyrics sheet here. Has pictures of the band and stuff on it. Put this back very carefully here. Here's another thing here. I think this is actually. I think what I pulled out of there is a poster or something. I don't know. Let me actually set this down here. But this is like a slip, like where the vinyl goes. And then here is the vinyl. No, this is just a lyric sheet, and the photo that comes with it is still in there, so I have to pull it out. This is the vinyl itself. It's a black vinyl, of course, so that's a pretty good look to it. So I'll put that back in. And actually, I think I'm going to if I can here, I'm gonna. I think it's like an alternate. I'm not sure, but we're gonna put this back. You know what? Forget about it. I'm just gonna make this real easy, not waste time. And here we got the band photo. What's it here? Look at that. I did get both the vinyl and the CD when it came out. It took me a while to get the vinyl, but I got the CD right away. So, yeah, that's Medicine at Midnight. Pretty solid album. That's it for this collection video. So, once again, rest in peace, Taylor Hawkins. And what do you think of the Foo Fighters? Leave it all down in the comment section down below. This is Scamp the Wolf, signing out. Take care.